Okay, here we go. I'm really hoping the stream works this time. A couple days ago for Title Tuesday, I had to end the stream very prematurely after about 10 minutes, but okay, looks like I'm live. No drop frames. I am on the usual 10-second delay. I have Proctor set up, have the second camera off to the side. No green screen today. Figured I'd use my natural background, lit a candle behind me, get some calming vibes. And welcome to people who are here. DeQued first in Twitch chat. Welcome to everyone in YouTube chat. Syncopede, welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Thursday. Maybe Friday for some people. Literally just finished the Alien Gambit Gone Wrong video. Well, good timing. I did post a new speedrun episode yesterday. Had some pretty intense games at that episode. But today is going to be a 3-0 Thursday. I missed the first two of today, but this will be the final one. Starts in about 17 minutes. Welcome back to Malefist. Happy 45 months. Yeah, let me know where you're watching from. I see Chris Patterson from Edinburgh, Scotland. Nice. I was there a few years ago, but it was very cold and rainy when I visited. I have to visit in the summertime. Oh, Scully lives, welcome back. Still trying to finish it. Sorry I keep interrupting you. I can't stop live streaming. So this is, yeah, 3-0 Thursday, informally known as Title Thursday. Very similar to Title Tuesday, 11 rounds of 3-0. There's usually a smaller turnout, especially for the evening tournament. So I'm currently top seed, but that's likely to change. I actually hit my peak rating on Tuesday. But this, like, I hit my peak rating as my stream was freezing and lagging and dropping frames. So it wasn't the most, I guess, celebratory moment. And then after I finished the stream, I proceeded to lose about 30 points. My peak rating was 2948, so maybe I can get closer today. I think I'll play one warm-up game, how about? Warm up a little bit, try and remember how the pieces move. I'm hiding chat too, so yeah, even during this game, I won't be looking at chat. Except I guess I can look at it as I wait for a game to start. We got Pittsburgh, Egypt, Pitch Bucket's living room, Argentina. Okay, here we go. Hiding chat. How to draw a rabbit. I think I'm supposed to play a quicker h3. 97. Yeah, bishop usually goes to e2 in these lines. c5 likely to come. 94, interesting. I think I'll just take a knight d2. Yeah, trying to fight for this square. Thinking about this move. One of the benefits not having committed to castling. The rook might want to stay on h1. Okay. You dequeued. Is this a free pawn? Looks like it. Okay, opponent resigns. Good warm-up, 15 moves. I mean, Black could have fought. They're down the pawn, but still some fight left, especially in 3-0. Engine probably will give like minus or plus 1.5 to plus 2. Let's see, plus 2.7, nearly plus 3. I guess it's hard to be active as Black. Oh, thank you to the other subs too. Thank you, Pashpa. First time Prime. Appreciate that. Also, DirtG99. Welcome back. Happy 15. Oh, we got Jersey, Stockholm. Okay, so I'm gonna... I mean, do I need to analyze this game? All pretty solid. 94 was a bit quick. Like sometimes Black will play c5 sooner, or b6, bishop b7. Okay, I didn't need to take. Taking's playable. Yeah, White's already maybe a bit for choice. And Queen e8 was a blunder. Okay. So 29-17. Rating is updated. I'm third seed now. Got Houston, Texas. A few people from Houston. Nice. Got England, Italy, Wellington, New Zealand, South Carolina, Dubai. Hello to everyone watching around the world. To be honest, I've been a little bit tired. I've been fighting a headache today. Headache is like, I think gradually fading, but it's still there. So hopefully I can at least find some decent form for this tournament. Before I forget, I'm going to turn on my heart rate monitor. I was actually planning to play the morning tournament at 10 a.m. I woke up at like 8 something, and then I decided I needed more sleep. I was already feeling the headache then. What to do? Thank you, Banana a Ham. Another first time Prime. Yeah, for those watching on Twitch, if you don't know, if you don't already know, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free to support the channel. If you're watching on YouTube, you can also subscribe for free. Get notified when I go live or post a video. Got Netherlands, Melbourne, Australia. A few people from Australia. Seattle, Portland, Indiana, New Hampshire, baby, Morocco, Mumbai. So, okay, I've dropped 0 frames. This is great. Much better than the Title Tuesday stream. I don't know what the issue was. I don't think it was my internet. I think it was like the server or something. Like the Restream server, a software I use to stream to Twitch and YouTube. So we still got some time. Let's do a Puzzle Rush warm-up. Or Puzzle Battle warm-up. Where's Puzzle Battle? Play. Just adjust the camera. Okay. Thank you, Tony the Brony. Another first time Prime. Thank you, thank you. Okay, here we go. So my goal is usually around 40. Anything above 40 I'm happy with. I'm also battling this opponent too, so we're solving the same puzzles. Want to be fast. G8. Probably H3. What is this? Queen A3? Maiden 1. Maiden 1. Another maiden 1. A lot of random mates in 1. Probably have to take first. Take an opposition. Push. Queen with check. Oop. Cancel. Huh. This is tricky. No. I just kind of guessed the moves on the second to last one and the last one. Got to 42. Okay. GG to my opponent, who missed fewer problems than me, but only got to 40. So, that's my warm-up. Tournament starts in... Oh, still got about 5 minutes. Yeah, a lot of strong players have joined. I'm now 17 seed. Oh, Knight Duda. We actually played against each other, OTB, in Thailand recently. One of the strongest players from Indonesia. But I don't think we'll play this tournament because we're very close in rating. There are 39 players signed up. Yeah, again, if you're just joining, it's a usual Thursday tournament. Starts in just over 4 minutes. My par score is usually like 6.5-ish. I scored 6.5 on Title Tuesday. I forget what I scored last week. I think last week was a rough tournament for me. I may have like scored 5. Usually with fewer players, it's hard to achieve like these scores of like, even 8 points. The top seeds have a hard time getting. So let me know if the quality is good enough. I am on the delay. Still no drop frames. I've actually lowered my lighting a little bit. I usually have a bit more light in front of me, but because of the headache, trying to reduce the light a little bit. Who's winning Australian Open? That's my plan for after the stream, is to watch Australian Open. Who's playing today? Zverev against... Is it Zverev Alcaraz? Some semi-final match. I think the women just played. I'm pretty sure they, like, the men's semi-final starts around when this tournament finishes, so it should be good timing. If I could, I would send a raid to Australian Open, but that's definitely not possible on YouTube, and I don't think it's live on Twitch. Are you also live on Twitch? I hope so. Yeah, it looks like I'm live on both platforms. So you can pick and choose where you want to watch. I know some people watch on both. I have both chats open. Welcome back to Common for Your Nips. Happy 75 months. I do appreciate everyone resubbing on Twitch. Also, huge donation. Thank you to Steve Faltemeyer. 199.99 super chat. Go Eric, have enjoyed your stream quietly for 2 years. That's super, super kind. Thank you so much. How can I heart this? There we go. That's really, really kind. Yeah, again, really appreciate all the support from everyone. I'm gonna have to get into game mode and focus mode very soon. So I'm gonna try and keep my heart rate below 100. And yeah, the goal is to hopefully play some good chess, teach a thing or two. Normally I like to stick with my main repertoire. If I get tilted, then maybe we'll see a Stafford Gambit or some other dubious, crazy things. But yeah, my hope is to play a good handful of the top GMs. So, again, thank you, thank you so much. I feel like I should do like some 30-second meditation. Just some deep breaths. Again, during games, I'm hiding chat, hiding both chats. It's one of the requirements when I use Proctor for these tournaments. And there is usually a break after round 6, so that's usually when I can look at and interact with chat a bit more. Okay, I've hidden chat. First round I usually play down. I think I barely played down, yeah. I was close to playing up actually, which is crazy. Okay, first game, London opening. Do my usual. Yeah, main line. Still theory. Queen c7's usually the move. e5 is a big focal point. Here there's different moves that people play. Knight e4 is, I think, one of the main lines. Knight d7 is a big mistake, which is a natural looking move, but knight e4, still theory. So usually black wants to play this. I have to take. And then, yeah, take. I think queen c1 is. I have to remember though. In this case, there's no need to defend the pawn. Probably just rook e1. I think this is generally considered to be good for white. Because black has a bad bishop, I have a good bishop. But life goes on. c1. Black might want to go for this. I'm actually considering taking. I trust my instinct. Trying to target this pawn. I like the knight on d4. Rook e8, queen h5. I mean, g6 can I sack? Looks super attractive. Take, take. Take again, knight f7. Might not be winning, but it might be enough compensation. Okay. I take this? It's also a sack, but I can play g6 and I get 3 pawns for the bishop, or this happens. I want a pawn. Yeah, I want a pawn there. Take. And just this. I'm preparing this and this. Yeah, pretty dominant position. Material. There. Let's just do this. I might end up taking the bishop. Take. Rook takes, I can't take the pawn because rook e1. Do this. I'm up 2 pawns. This is maybe not the best way to play, though, for me. There's some counterplay for black. Might have to play king f1. Queen e8 would be slightly annoying. Let's start with king f1. Yeah, I just want to maintain control. Maintain the time advantage. I think probably g3, king g2. Check. And then this. Check. Let's do this. Okay, got some tactic. Felt pretty smooth. Yeah, this is a nice find. Knight takes f5. The pawn is pinned, and the knight's tied down to defending the rook as well. I was curious, though, if black plays g6. Or wait, I played bishop takes f5. Yeah, both moves are playable. If g6 takes. White has a few ways to be crushing. Yeah, g6 was a better try here, but still very good for white. Okay, update the score. 1 out of 1. Yeah, I probably play up next game. There's not much break between rounds. No increments. Here we go, playing Renato Terry, who I've played a few times already this year. I think we were going into this like queen f3 line. The e6, b6. Okay, we have this line. Hmm. There's c4. Oh, my thing's hanging. Yeah. What to do? Not looking good. A little bit painful. Okay. Let's just resign. Get about 50 seconds before the next game. Yeah, I like the opening that game. I don't think queen b6 is that productive for black. Gets in the way of the b pawn. Yeah, around here I was feeling good. Queen was kicked back. Something went wrong on the queen side though. Oh, there's no reason to play a5. Ironically, a5's like intended to clamp down, but it actually allows black to push forward. Best move e4, which, yeah, it's just more useful. Still better for white, and yeah, I guess the knight on a5 ends up being a target. Yeah, just a ton of pressure on the queen side here. B3 was not the right approach. Yeah, there were multiple times I should have probably just played e4 sooner. Good game though. Strong player. Against players like this, I really need to like get the advantage from the opening and then maintain control, which can sometimes be hard to do. Yeah, going forward. Yeah, my knight was just hanging after rook b3. Okay. Moving on. Let me update the score. Okay. Here we go. d2. Okay. That's some b4 idea. The bishop might be better here, actually. It's not pleasant. I don't think I want to take and allow the knight to come to d6. I'm just trying to breathe a little bit. Be nice to trade a pair of knights. I think rook d8 next. Yeah, this is getting uncomfortable. h5 is coming. What to do? 97, take. I could play h5 myself. Then the bishop goes back. Maybe just take. As ugly as it seems, That took work. GG, GG. I was definitely worse there. B5 might be not the right move. Yeah, I should probably be patient with knight d7. Knight d7, e4. Oh, I can play e5 in this line? Wow. Interesting gambit. Compensation, okay. Okay, yeah, kind of intense game. A lot of waiting around. We were very close to repeating, like threefold. So 2 out of 3. In Taba Tabai, here we go. Played him recently. Did I beat him recently? No, I did not. Oh, this one. Take. There's some king e7 at some point, I remember. How does it go, though? Yeah, there's some idea, like, to get the queen to c5, but I think this is different now. b5? Oh, I allowed take on c8. Ugh. Oh, this is ugly. Doesn't do it, though. Okay. I'm alive, kind of. It's still not pretty, but what's that song? Staying alive, staying alive. Oh, the king comes in. Do I get opposition? I'm gonna be in Zugzwang eventually, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Ugh. It's not pretty. Getting ground down. Let's just close things and pray for the best. He could just torture me and probably flag me. Knights can't triangulate, which is good to know. Knight h8, bishop e8. Really? Knight is kind of trapped now. But I'm also kind of stuck. I have to win the knight. That's crazy. GG. That was actually a really instructive game. I'm not too upset about that. Oops, I did not win that. I lost that. Okay. Yeah, there's actually some really crazy lines that can emerge from this. Like if I play bishop e7, I think there's some like bishop c7 here, 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 and then knight c4. If I'm remembering correctly. No. How does it go? Knight e5. I thought it was knight c4. Maybe it's a different line. Oh, maybe it's with the queen on c2 and not rook on c1. Anyway, moving on. Thank you, Russman. This is round 5, so I've lost Taba Tabai and Renato Terry. A couple players rated, I think, around 3,200. Let's play this one. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Take, take. I think black is, yeah, likely to castle queenside. Uh, ideas this and this. Also have some access, like if knight a4 can attack it. mean, can I take? C3 first? Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I can. There's knight e4. There's still some pressure. Rook g8, bishop d3. Oh. F4? So rook g8, queen h7. I think is okay. There's rook h3. That's interesting. Did I just allow a draw? Okay, Black's playing for a win. Not great. I'm in trouble. What to do? What to do? Good game. Well played. Two out of 5. Opening was nice looking, but I'm actually not sure what I could have improved on. Yeah, maybe it's nothing too special for whites. This was risky. I missed bishop g5. Yeah, apparently I had something better there. Okay. Moving on. I'm white again. 2,900 on the dot. Yeah, this is a more positional line. I have to be a little bit careful. Queen d1 first. Knight b4 is a threat. The ideal setup is get the knight to d3 and pawn on c3. A little bit hard to achieve. Another benefit having the queen on d1 defends a knight. So I probably want to play rook e2 and then maneuver the knight. Yeah, c3 is useful not only in defending the knight with the queen, but also opening the second rank a little bit. So the rook defends the pawn. Play knight c5 here. Maybe the other knight comes to d3. Or maybe I attack, like knight g5. Some potential sacks. Got the queen to g3. Yeah, I guess we trade. Or we don't. Let's not trade. Hmm. I have a nice time advantage, so don't want to be too rushed. Definitely want to keep the pressure on the clock. Hmm. And d4 is an important square. Attack. I mean, this is really tricky. Oh no, my pawn. If it takes, I take here. Opponent doesn't get trapped. G4 here. Oh, it's really close to winning G5. Yeah, this is winning. If G5 check, I win the knight. If the rook moves G5 check, I win the knight. Okay. 50%. 3 out of 6. Back on track. Yeah, pretty solid London. Very typical type of Carlsbad structure. I usually like to play these positions in Blitz, just because I play these structures so frequently. They can come from London, they can come from QGD. Yeah, very solid and a lot of potential going into the middle game. This felt like a nice setup. Maybe I can consider G4. Engine likes white. Rook A1 is good. F4 I did not consider. F4, the E-pawn's pinned. If E4, F5, wow. Interesting. The rook can shift to the F file. Okay. Wait, Dusting and Flying says, I will sub you if you lose any of your next 5 games, including this one. Did you send that message when I was playing this game, or was that a previous game? Oh, wow. Okay, something on the line. Wait, if I lose any of my next 5 games, so if I lose, then you sub? Or I need to win 5 in a row? Hopefully I can... I'm going to try and keep winning, at the very least. Oh, that was round 6, so we're on a break, actually. Let me pull up the break timer. Do I have the break timer? Okay. It's close enough. Let's hide the break timer. Yeah, so the timer is now kind of built into the widget. Still takes some manual pressing to actually start it, but I think it looks cleaner than what I show usually. Oh, thank you. I see Chess Arbitress in chat sharing the link. Yeah, so I think my widget timer is maybe a few seconds behind, but that's okay. I think it was 2 weeks ago. There was no break after round 6, and there was no one. I don't think there was any proctors here, but yeah, it seems like today is different. How's it going, Judith? I'm not coming to London, but I wish everyone going to London a happy trip, safe travels. Maybe some people are already there. Can you look at Poison Pawn from a few games ago? Which Poison Pawn? Poison Pawn. Oh, the London line. Wait, this one, or I should definitely look at this one. Actually, this is some cutting edge theory. There's 2 types of players who allow knight b4. There's players who allow it accidentally and just forget that like the bishop is awkwardly attacked. And then there's the super GMs that intentionally allow it because they have deep preparation in the structure using the C file. My opponent was the deeply prepared super GM. Yeah, I think the move is queen c2 though. There's some really crazy line after e6 queen c2. And if black plays bishop e7, which looks very standard, then white is winning after bishop c7, queen d7, knight e5, the queen is forced to b5, and then only winning move, sacrifice a knight, knight dc4. The idea is after takes, the queen is trapped. And there's some threat. Yeah, the threat is knight b6. Yeah, it's pretty deadly. This is an opening trap I actually learned a couple months ago. I was in Thailand. One of the Indonesian grandmasters was showing me some of his London prep. We played a game in this line. It's not too often I actually learn new traps in the London, but this is a pretty beautiful one. So anyway, this is vaguely what I was remembering during the game, and there's a line bishop d6, takes queen c5, and king e7, and this is where it's okay to bomb cloud, and black is doing fine. It's about equal. Rook d8 comes next. So yeah, rook c1 was played, and I still felt like I was under pressure. Maybe I panicked a little bit. I should just castle here. Let's say queen c2. Knight e8 f6. And there's no infiltration on the c file. Does Eric read these YouTube comments? When I'm not playing a game, I sometimes look at chat. I have Twitch and YouTube chat open. I'm just scanning to see if there are any questions I overlooked. Eric, do you think how people play chess reflects their personality? It can depend. Sometimes you can express yourself through your chess games. You to James Black, happy 32. Okay, moving on. There we go. Let me hide the timer. Actually, the timer's hidden. Okay. Okay, this. I forget my prep. Some kind of d4. I think it's here. b5, take. And f5 first. Rook b8. There's some Ray Robson Shabalov game. But I think that's a different line. Oh, can I go in? Looks risky. Oh, the battery's coming. Yeah, a bit uncomfortable here. Really? Wow, does that work? Tactics. I have king h8. Ugh, it's not pretty. Down a ton of time. This is something. This is something. Rook f5 could be annoying. Take. Bishop f5. So if I take... Oh, I missed rook c8. Ay. Take. h5. I should have taken another bishop. Wow, what a move. I have h5. Oh, man. That's not looking good. Really not looking good. What to do? Got outplayed tactically that game. Opponent played well. Queen f7 is a nice find. If I take the queen, there's bishop d5. I found it really quickly too. I also just forgot all my prep, like out of the opening. But this setup's okay, I guess. Bishop e6. Yeah, maybe b5's too weakening. Still playable though. I'm 3 out of 7. Ouch. That's a tough tournament. But around here, I thought, yeah, I have to take the bishop. White's still better somehow. There's no way he's finding a4. Although maybe. And here I actually win back some material. Also, is my camera lagging or is that just me? No frames are dropping, but it looks like the camera lags a little bit at various moments. Hopefully it's okay though. Yeah, I just missed the c8 square. Bishop's... Yeah, rook c8 I thought is like the normal move, but bishop c8 threatens force mate, so I can't take the rook as this happens. Okay, just have to move on. Got a small break again because a game finished very quickly. Wow, Renato Terry in first place. Okay, now tied for first. Here we go. Is it Stafford Gambit time? No, it is Queen's Gambit decline time. How to do this? G6 is probably a move. I think I'm going to go for b5. Does look a little bit anti-positional. I might already be regretting my decision. Queen b7, rook c8, knight e8. Yeah, I think it's okay. I just want to get the knight to c4. You know, this move. Just restricting the knight. White wants to get the knight to c5. Okay, that didn't really accomplish much. To go back. Okay, so we both have an outpost. Hmm. I'm not sure what my plan is, but I'm also not sure what white's plan is. Hmm. No. What did I do? I have this. was very close to losing that. I was also close to winning that. It should be winning around here. The pawns look fast, but it's not super easy. Because yeah, when I play rook c3, I allow f4. Oh, I had rook g3 and c4. Okay. Okay, first draw of the tournament. This is weird. The entire like Proctor thing just disappeared. Like it usually gives all these stats about upload speed. It just vanished. It's a little bit off screen. Oh, okay. The connection still seems fine though. Guess that's what matters. Also, the position seems very fine. G4 trapping the knight. And there is takes in knight G7, but then knight F3 should be good. Check. Yeah, this looks very good. I can calculate this move. I can take. Yeah, I think this is just game over. Queen G8, I take the queen. There's no other way to even prolong the game. Okay, quick game. Yeah, the play seems a little bit laggy on my end. Maybe it's not super noticeable for people watching. Like, I think there's no drop frame, so that's good. But there's a very noticeable difference between playing on Proctor and just playing normally on chess.com, which used to be more of the case, but then I think they fixed it and now it seems to be back a little bit. Anyway, I'm back at 50%. 1.5 out of 9. Yeah, my opponent walked into not the best line here. I'm not in Asia. I'm in St. Louis. I assume I'm connected to whatever the North American servers are. But yeah, this has kind of been the case on and off for a while. Maybe it's just computer resources. The other thing is, I think at the beginning of this game, like all the Proctor info disappeared. Usually there's buttons to like chat with Proctor or like rescan the code, but all of that's gone now. So that might be another bug to look into. Yeah, so this game, my opponent played like a very intuitive setup, but knight d7 is already a big mistake. Allowing e5. And then, yeah, it's +1, but I think it's very easy to just get a losing position very quickly. G4 is allowed. Oh, best move knight e4. Yeah, I was considering like h4, knight g5. But this actually makes a ton of sense. Oh, I'm not the only one having issues. Chess browse. Oh, it froze multiple times. Yeah, I've never had like an extended freeze. It's more just like the lag, which affects me most like in the time scrambles. Did you get a hair transplant? I got a haircut, but no hair transplant. Got a haircut about a week ago. Is there one of your series you recommend most for a chess beginner? I'd recommend the beginner to master speed run, especially the early episodes. I started a 400 elo. Tricks and Traps speedrun too. I also started beginner players. But also, like, the entire series is based on climbing the rating ladder, so you can kind of pick and choose which episodes you want to start at. I should watch a game. Oh, maybe games are done. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to find a game that's ongoing, but there we go. Okay, so next round will start like very, very soon. Hey, thank you, Gary. Gifting subs. I had pizza a few days ago. I have to put that towards the pizza fund. Hope all is well. Okay, so we got 2 more games this tournament. I'll try and climb back to 2,900. Might not be doable in 2 games, but we'll see. Okay, here we go. Stafford Gambit time. Never played this opponent before on chess.com, so let's have some fun. Kind of risky for the rating, but we'll see how this goes. Opponent's mildly prepared. This is the best line for white. Faroe Islands. Oh no, my bishop. I think this is already playable for black. Might even already be better for black. Rook takes. Oh, there's moves here. There's bishop h3. And white appears to be paralyzed. No castling. The knight's tied down to the bishop. The bishop can't move. Knight. Ah, that's a move. Take. Take, take. Let's do this. I think I trapped the rook on h1. Rook e2, bishop f1 is kind of funny. Okay, I should probably take it now. Tickle, tickle. Still not easy, though. I think I'm threatening this, maybe? Bishop e1 and then take. It's torture for white. I allow queen c2. Ugh. Intense Stafford Gambit. Got the win, but it wasn't easy. Oh man. Very intense. I wonder... Felt like maybe I had something more. It's a tricky line. A lot of players who study the Stafford refutation will know through bishop f3, but they won't know the tricky bishop sack line. So I've had that line multiple times. Anyway, not much time for a break. Final opponent. Here we go. I think last time I played this opponent, they were rated over 3,000. Knight h5. Bishop c1. Maybe not the best move. Interesting. g3. Huh. Okay, Queen's Gambit. Guess c6 makes some sense. Okay, it resembles a Grunfeld. d5. There's e5. Usually in the Grunfeld, the knights get traded. I think bishop g5 is a threat. Take. Castle. Nice looking position. Oh, let's not blunder a queen. Oops, blunder a pawn. I'm treating it as a gambit. Good game, good game. So close yet so far. Yeah. It's hard to move quickly in these time scrambles. GG. Finished in top 30 out of 72 players. 50%. What to do? I've seen knight h5 like in this position on move 2. But with these moves included, I'm actually curious if there's a different way to play. Bishop c1 is up there. Bishop e5, f6, bishop g3. Yeah, maybe this is the way to go. Okay, so if you're just joining, the tournament's over. I finished with 5.5 out of 11, lost some rating points. I think I might play a few more games. I'm gonna hide the score widget not to confuse anyone. And I think I'll play until I lose again. So if I lose this next game, stream probably just ends. If I keep winning, I'll keep playing. And I'll try and get back to 2,900. 14 points away. Let's start a game. Hopping in the rating pool. Here we go. Okay. Try and have good focus. This one. Let's play this. Yeah, this is some line. Which I'm forgetting. I think it's C5. Oh wait, it's like... Oh man. Really forgetting. The A6. Okay. I'm still up a pawn with the double C pawns. Idea is to play queen d5 ASAP. Which is kind of risky. It's still probably playable. Like there's takes, some knight discovery. I don't think my queen gets trapped. Or does it? Take 95, queen f5, g4 I take. Here there's bishop d3. I'm playing with fire here. I want to play knight d5. There's takes. I was thinking I can take on e5. G4 is actually a threat. So I might have to take on e5. Not what I want. Ah, there's bishop e4. Maybe I should have taken a pawn. Yeah, down the exchange. The stream might not last too much longer. A good move. Getting outplayed. Ouch. Oh, what to do? Yeah, this is not cutting it. The time to endings? Or should I do one more? I can't end on a loss, can I? I got completely outplayed that game. I should analyze at least. I was having trouble remembering the full line. Maybe it is C5. One more. One more. I feel like playing chess. Why not? I'll do one more. Playing Caro Expert. No Caro Khan. Another QGD. Hopefully I won't end on 2 losses. And hopefully not more than 2 losses. Oh, we have another one of these. Let's take... There's some theory, right? Like bishop e7. Some eventual e5. I don't completely remember the theory, though. Oh, man. Queen c7, maybe this move? So if e4, knight b4. Yeah, this feels like deja vu from the last game. But it's a little bit different. b5 might eventually be an idea. Like rook b8, b5. Let's defend. So knight d3 is also an idea. If I go there too soon, there's pawn b3. Hmm. Yeah, not so easy. Knight e5 is probably coming. Yeah, I'm maybe inducing pawn e5, which honestly looks good for white, but it changes the position a bit. Pawn e5 would give me the d5 square. Doing well on time. I have pawn e5. I want to make knight d3 work, but I'm going to take... Oh, it's kind of interesting, actually. Let's try it. b3, bishop b4. This might not work at all, but knight a2 I take. There's c5. I have to live with these consequences. I can take, maybe. Yeah, this is not fully intended, but it's interesting. Takes and then takes. I take the queen with check. I have to play e5. It's a sad move. Take. The knight is hanging? Never mind. Here I think I have this. Trade. The dust has settled a little bit. Materials equal. I'm up a pawn. Actually not sure about this. Now I'm more sure about this. Okay. Okay. Do I end it there on a win, or do I try and climb to 2900? Does this turn into a blitz grind stream? What do people want? One more? Also, there's still a 10-second stream delay, so it's not quite real-time interaction. Uno mas. I still have tea, but it's room temperature tea. More? Okay. Do one more. Let's do one more. Or do I do like 3 more? If I get 3 wins, that might put me close to being back. I have some energy, so might as well use it. Play until you get a Stafford. I already had a Stafford, though. I won with the Stafford in the tournament. But I could always have more Staffords. Undefeated with it today. Yeah, this is the tournament encore. Unfortunately, like after the tournament, not too many players stick around to play in the pool. So it might be a bit less active than usual. There are some players playing though. Play until you get a haircut. Oh, that might take a while. Okay. Here we go. My favorite opening. Queen b3 would not be a good pre-move. Hmm. I don't think I've studied this move specifically, but yeah, this looks okay. Let's take. This looks actually kind of draw-ish, but we'll see. Take. Yeah. I'm not thrilled with this. Knight f6 is coming. It's very drawish. We have queen a3 attacking things. Challenge the c file. I have a little bit more space. Yeah, there's room to play on. And maybe b3, knight c4. Although d5 might be coming. I guess maybe I could go for rook c3 with a double up. This knight's restricted by my pawn. Yeah, let's go for the... There's rook c6, though. What to do? Let's play this. So rook c6 I take and rook c1. Knight f6, maybe f3. Interesting. Knight a5. Hmm. Yeah, we might be trading all the rooks. A little bit ahead on the clock. Looks like I will take the c-file, though. Or we'll just keep staring at each other. Take e4. Idea rook c5. Okay. And a4, I could maybe even take. b6, knight c6. Preventing queen d1. Hmm. Uh, good game, good game. I thought I was putting pressure, and then at some point I blundered the pawn. Crazy queen knight ending. Yeah, e5 was not a good move. Black's already probably doing okay here. Yeah, if I want to play e5, I have to prepare it. What to do? Okay. I'm due to be black, so Stafford Gambit? Okay. Not quite a Stafford, but this is something. Play this. I'm trying to be tricky. I might just have to take. I want to be aggressive, like h5, h4. Maybe I can do it. Maybe. Let's try it. So this resembles some Stafford structure. I think this now. Yeah, I don't think this works because d4. As much as I want to do that. I could play this though. I still don't know if I'm actually threatening this. Okay, white takes some safety measures. Yeah, 94. I want to take. There's a lot of things I want to do here which don't really work. The f5 is definitely an idea. So attacking this pawn. Maybe some ideas of doing things on the king side as well. Wow. Yeah, I think I just play f4. Or maybe take the f4. I'm trying to give white triple pawns. Mission accomplished. So it's equal material, but the structure looks pretty horrendous. I can take... There's rook f5, though. Rook f5, rook e7. Hmm. It's not easy. Not the move I wanted to play. Okay, some blockade. Oh no, my pawn. Hmm. Dirty, dirty, dirty flag. I don't feel great about that, but that's the nature of no increment chess. Oh man. Do I end it there? Feels wrong to end it there. This is the clutch pawn. If I don't have the pawn, then there's no sufficient mating material. Also, I should have taken the queen. But the distance and moving the rook to take the queen, I think it loses too much time. Time was more valuable. Okay. Again, again, again. Okay. I'll do one more. I'll do one more. Here we go. Maybe two more. We'll see. I have one of my favorite openings. Queen b6. Don't think I've seen that move before. Or c7? Looks playable. Interesting. Like usually people take on d1 or play queen a5. Okay, can take. Queen d4 looks attractive. This as well. Yeah, this pawn is hard to win for black. Should probably just take on g7. Bishop comes to g3. F4. Bishop g7 almost works, but not quite. Yeah, that's a big fork. Okay. Yeah, queen b6, new move, but probably not the best move. Playable, but clear mistake. Queen a5 is also playable, but everyone who plays this walks into the trap. Queen takes b4, and then white's winning after queen d5. Oh, this is also not good for black, because, okay, queen b6, I guess it would be something similar. Okay. Yeah, pleasant position. I can maybe survive. But practically, it's hard to play for black. Why did black not take the pawn with a rook? I think I was defending it most of the time. Yeah, the bishop is... Oh, maybe here? Oh no, here I'm hitting the bishop, so... yeah, that's why rook e8 was played. Okay, I think I'm going to end it there. I'm getting tired. I just kicked over my Wi-Fi router. I don't think I broke the Wi-Fi. Still no drop frames, that's good. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching across Twitch and YouTube. I hope everyone has a good night, or maybe a good day, depending where you're watching from, or a good bishop, depending on the position. I have another speedrun episode, which I'm hoping to edit and post by tomorrow evening. I also have some traveling coming up, which I have not announced, but yeah, pretty soon my stream schedule might be a bit more sporadic. So I always appreciate people's patience. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to be streaming Title Tuesday, so I'm not sure when my next live stream will be. But stay tuned, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and see you guys soon. Adios.